another one tonight. This is going to be posted once I have these, but this is the Australoheros. I could be saying that wrong. Australoheros Red Ceibal project, and specifically the Pearl project. So I'm getting a male and female from Leonard, aka Cichlid Watch, that produced this. So the male is the direct father. The female is the aunt of this mom, the mom that produces. So it's male, female, produced that. Female died. I'm getting the sister to that. So let's talk about, what I think and how I'm going to go about it. One, Australoheros, pretty cute species. They have been proven to be able to cross to Central American, so maybe down the line I might cross it. But for the near future, I'll be keeping it pure for a while because I want to try to prove this out. So, off the bat, they're pretty cute. I mean, they're kind of like a fancy rainbow cichlid in my eyes, which I know there's definitely differences, but I love rainbow. These kind of fall in that same category for me. This is the white fry that was produced, or the pearl fry as I would call it. Reflective skin, which is different, and then super white. Supposedly also had some yellows. You can see some yellows here and some red in its fin, supposedly. But this is a project I'm very excited about. So I'm getting the direct father of that, and I'm getting the aunt, right? So let's talk about logistically speaking. This could be a random mutation that just popped out, right? It could be, you bred A to B, you got one really special fry. Sadly, it's not around anymore. So Leonard is passing the project to me, and I'm going to be trying my best to re-get more of these. So what do we know about recessive traits? Because I'm going to say it's more than likely a recessive trait. It seems to be the most common. I mean, they physically don't look different to be a dominant or like a codom trait. So I'm going to say it's recessive. And this is under the guise that it's not some random mutation that just randomly occurred. This is under the guise of the parents carry a copy. Since we know that mom and dad produced this, that means that dad has to be het, right? He has to be 100% het. Since we know that mom died and we're getting the aunt, and if the mom was 100% het and there was no visuals in that entire spawn, the aunt would possibly have a 50% chance to be het, right? Yeah, 50% chance to be het. Now, this isn't fantastic odds off the bat. This gives me the chance that if she is het in F1, I'll get 25% pearls, 75% normal. Let's call them Ceibal. And they'll be 100%, no. Het to het equals a 66% chance to be het. Right? So that is the best case scenario, is that the aunt's het, the dad's het, and when I breed them together, I have visual pearls this summer. Do I think I'm going to get lucky in that facet? I don't. And I think I'm going to have to probably plan a couple steps ahead of that, right? So if we know the dad's carrying a copy, and we say that the mom's not, right? So let's go ahead and just copy this. Control-C, Control-V, and let's say mom's not het at all, right? We know how recessive genetics move. The kids are going to get half of them. So they're all 100% of the babies are going to look like Ceibals. And they'll only have a 50% chance to be het, right? 50% het. So this means I'll have to hold back. I could hold back 2 females and have a decent chance. I'm going to hold back 6 females. of this cross, right? Of this generation. I'll then breed dad X. 2. I'm just going to call these Gen 1 because they're pure. The whatever, the F generations mean something different with pure, so I'm not going to call them. So I'm going to call it G1 for Gen 1. And I'll cross it to a G1 female. If the female is het, which is a 50% chance, I'll get this. If she's not, I'll get this. And you're like, well, Jackson, does that mean you're going to go through every single female to see if it is? Yeah, I will go through 6. Because there's a mathematical equation. I can't even remember it. Let me do some math real quick. Okay, so I did a little bit of math. If I hold back 6 females, and they have a 50% chance of being het, the chance of me to get 1 female that carries the copy of the dad is a 98.44% chance that at least one of them carries it. So if I have 6 females back and I breed every single one of them back to dad and I don't hit it, more than likely it was just a random mutation that occurred, and I'll end up with just a bunch of Ceibals. Is that a negative at the end of the day? No. Would it be really sad to go through all that time and energy? For sure. But I should have them breeding size, and they should be coming in. They should be here or coming in, whatever. It is what, February 15th right now? They'll be here February 17th, 18th. They'll be breeding size, so I could breed them. I could possibly get a spawn by the end of February. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I can start breeding them back in September, and hopefully that it takes 1 month per baby. September, October, November, December, January. Hopefully by January, I've gone through all 6. February? January or February, I don't know if I miscounted. January, February, hopefully I've already gone through every single daughter of the 6 I held back at that point and proved it out. Hopefully, I prove it out in this first generation. But if I don't, hopefully I prove it out in the first 1 or 2 crosses from the daughter to the dad. Because if I go all 6 and it's the last one, that'll be extremely comical. But if I don't hit it, I'm going to lose my mind. But I'm really excited for this project. I think this is going to be really cool. It's been a minute since one of the pure species has had a mutation occur on it. Obviously, I'm kind of a geek for genes and mutations and crossbreeding and everything. And because this is a pure, I'm really excited just to be able to work with a pure and prove out a gene with it. So we'll see how this project continues in 2026. Fingers crossed I have it proven out by the end of the year. If not, it is what it is, but I'll keep you guys posted.